Cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. May I proceed?
You may.
Good afternoon, Dr. Milgram.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jackson Fedosa, and I'll be asking you a few questions on behalf of the prosecution. First, I'd like to clear a few things up. You're not a medical doctor. Are you, Dr. Milgram?
No, I have my PhD in social psychology.
So you have no specialization to the field of cardiology?
No, I do not.
Nor do you have any expertise with regard to the causes of cardiomyopathy?
No, I do not. I am here today to explain how no one can predict how anyone will react to fear stimuli.
In fact, you have asserted that your expertise lies only in the areas of fears, phobias, and anxieties?
Well, I wouldn't say only. I mean, it's a pretty big thing to study.
But that is your expertise?
Yes, it is.
So that's what you're testifying today?
Yes, it is.
Now I'd like to discuss your relationship with the defendant. You are familiar with him and his work?
Yes, I am.
In fact, you have previously said that you have had lengthy conversations with the defendant regarding the case?
Yes, regarding the case.
But you even followed the defendant on Twitter?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Yes, please.
This is relevant as it goes to prove Dr. Milgram's bias in today's case.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Okay.
I feel that this has nothing to do with the case at hand, whether or not that he is guilty or not.
Oh, I think it's legitimate cross-examination of the witness. Go ahead for a bit.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
You follow the defendant on Twitter,
Yes, I do.
and you're friends with him on Facebook.
Yes, I am.
In fact, you have previously said that you're a big fan of the defendant,
Yes.
and today you've been asked to testify on his behalf.
Yes, but I'm here to explain how fear is unpredictable. I do not see how that could be affected by my relationship with Alan Funt.
Are you being offered anything in exchange for your testimony?
No, I'm not.
So you're coming here to testify on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Doctor, in your opinion, is it really appropriate to testify on behalf of someone you're a big fan of?
I would think so.
Now I'd like to discuss your expertise. You have asserted that your expertise is in the culture of fear.
Yes, it is.
And you find Mr. Funt's videos to be beneficial to your research.
Yes, they are. He's created a new era of fear.
Now I'd like to discuss the potential responses to fear. You are familiar with these responses, aren't you, Doctor?
Of course, it's what I study for a living.
Some of these responses are increase in heart rate and difficulty breathing,
And sweating, trembling, and tenseness.
but those are some responses.
Yes, they are.
However, Doctor, even death is a potential response to when someone is exposed to fear,
Well, it all depends on how they perceive the fear.
but it is a possible response.
A very rare response, but yes.
So, Doctor, from your research, you know that you need to expect the unexpected because the human body can respond to fear in many different ways.
Can you please repeat the question?
From your research, you know that you need to expect the unexpected because the human body can respond to fear in many different ways.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
Now, Doctor, knowing these responses, you wouldn't expose an unknowing person to fear, would you?
I don't know. I have, everybody always has the chance to jump out at someone behind a corner. But
So, Doctor, you would expose someone to fear,
yes.
even though death is a possible response.
Well, there would be no fear if everybody was knowing that they were going to be scared.
Moving on, I'd like to discuss the medical examiner's report. You have reviewed this document,
Yes, I have.
and you don't dispute the findings that Charlene Baskerville did in fact die as a result of frightening stimuli.
Okay, well, you see, I am not a heart doctor. In
Thank
my
you,
field
doctor.
of study,
But directing you back to my question, you don't dispute these findings?
I cannot agree with them or disagree with them, so I have no choice, but I cannot dispute them.
And so that means that Charlene Baskerville was literally scared to death.
Yes, but she also could have had a positive experience.
Thank you, Doctor. Your Honors, I have no further questions at this time.
All right.